What's up, boys? It's really late right now, so I kind of want to get a quick video done. There's going to be literally zero editing in this video. I just want to quickly speak over a couple of things and give you some tips to help you out on how to edit faster. To start, I'm going to talk about edit timing. Edit timing is the time between you pressing the edit button and confirming and selecting the edit. To practice this, just do double edits down over and over and over, just like this. As you can see, I actually do this over there. I was doing it a second ago. And then once you get this down, you'll just find it easier to edit faster, purely because of the fact that obviously you're selecting the tiles faster. Another thing is crosshair placement. If you disregard crosshair placement, it will reduce your editing speed. So bad crosshair placement would look like this, and it's because you're flicking your mouse all the way across the tiles. And good crosshair placement would look like this, where you keep it really tight and close to the in-betweens of the tiles. This also reduces the time This will also reduce the time it takes to make the edit, obviously making your edits faster. Another thing I want to go over is having a decently slow sense. When I'm talking about editing fast, it isn't just about the actual speed, it's also about consistency, and you need to choose between one of the two, or you can go in the middle and try and balance it out. So a lot of fast editing players will use something, a lot of like flashy fast editing players will use a sensitivity in between 8 and 12, and the proper fast ones will use like 14, 15. However, people that focus more on consistency will use something like 6.4 or like 5.8, or in between there, like the 7 and 5 kind of section. I use 8 just because I feel like it's a good middle ground. But you can do whatever you want. It's completely personal preference, and you can also get as good as possible on any sense. Even doing Kovacs will help you with editing, believe it or not. Although Kovacs is an aim trainer, it will also get your mouse control a lot better, which will help with consistency in your edits. What else? And one more thing I want to talk about as well is, don't worry too much about windowed mode. I used to try and have this full screen 24/7 because people told me it had better delay. It doesn't. And another thing is, a lot of people I see online talk about disable pre-edit option. Now, having this off does make it feel like you have less delay. I will say that it does feel like it has less delay, and I'm pretty sure it actually does. However, by putting this on, you're also sacrificing consistency. And a pro like Clicks is an example of this. He doesn't have it on because if you accidentally pre-edit, it's going to put you in a really bad position in game. So let's pretend you accidentally pre-edit and you don't realise and you're in a build fight. You're going to start building like this and you're going to get tagged. So making sure you have disable pre-edit option on is a helpful tip, because although you want your edits to be fast, you don't need them to be like the fastest in the world. That's if you're going competitive. If you're trying to do clips and just creative stuff, then maybe have that off. Me personally, I have it on because I don't care about clips and creative editing and stuff. I just want to edit fast enough for comp. And yeah. Another tip I'm going to go over really quickly is how to reduce delay as much as possible. Going down to the bottom of the game settings, we have record replays. Have these all off. I have mine on for thumbnails, so I get thumbnails from replay sometimes. That's why I have that on. I'm actually going to turn it off for now until I need it. Also, in the video highlights, you need this off. This makes it really hard for your computer to run. And one more thing is, actually, I don't know if you can see, you were about to see it actually, on your desktop, the best thing to do to figure out if your applications are open is to come down to this little arrow, and you see here I've got my custom Crosshair open and I've got my keyboard software open, and if you can't see any there and you're still getting very fast delay, search up Task Manager. Now this will bring up all the tasks that your PC are running at the time, and there's lots and lots of them here, but just make sure any ones that you don't need. So for example, Microsoft Teams, I don't need that open. I don't know where it's gone now, hold on a minute. But Microsoft Teams, I do not need that open. Also Razer Central Server, I don't know why this is on. And also wherever Teams went. Well, Xbox app, that's a good example. Just end task and where's Teams? Store. There's loads of stuff. Microsoft Store. Don't know where Teams went, but yeah, just make sure everything that you don't need is closed, and that will also reduce delay. Now, I'm not very warmed up, but once you get warmed up, you want to come down to the bottom, or it's in any map, but this is a good map that I use all the time, which is Raider 464's mechanical map V5. Bring this up to the highest percentage possible and just freewheel. It will feel really, really hard to control at first, purely because you're just moving so much faster than normal. But just try and keep it under control. Try not to get too frustrated, because this does help so much. When you go back to normal speed, you literally feel like you're in slow motion. This is one of my favourite things to do, because when you go back to normal, it genuinely feels like it feels. It makes it feel easier at normal speed. But another thing I want to talk about as well, which I don't usually go over very much, is doing the opposite, bringing this down, not all the way to the lowest, but to a decently low. This will help, and in the way that you can learn moves, such as this is one I learnt on this. So double, then the cone, like edit thingy. I learnt this on slow, and then slowly went up to high. So it's a triple edit. Edit this wall like this, edit it like that, and then just jump through. I learnt this on a slow sense because I saw Peterbot do it. I just practiced it in slow speed thingy, and then I eventually just got it down purely because of that. So yeah, using that's decent. But my favourite is definitely this, because it helps. It basically just pushes you to your limit, so when you go back to normal, it will feel like nothing. It's basically like running with weights on and then running normally. You're going to feel so much faster. Or how boxers sometimes do punch-in with weights, because it will make them so much faster when they don't have the weights. But yeah, that is mostly it for today. Sorry it was a short one. I have like no time. My eyes are in pain right now. But a better video will be coming out tomorrow. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow as well, but I'll definitely get another video out tomorrow. That is all for today. Comment down below what you want to see next, and thanks for watching.